What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. These things get a little earlier every week, I swear. Like I said, I am in beach mode. They keep trying to make me work at work, and I keep trying to get out of it. Not working, though. I keep having to work. I don't know what that's all about. We're going to talk about a few things. What's up, Rob Motive? How's it going? Tundra Whisper, hello, buddy. How are you? The board woodworker. Hey, you, buddy. Me, buddy. Ah, I read a depressing thing online today. Get on live. I try. Live chat. There we go. Had to do it. I'm on it now. Read a depressing thing today. Shih Tzus live on approximately 13 years, but it'll be 13 years old in 2 months. But he's healthy. He's a healthy little feller. Let's see here, buddy. Yep. Oh crap, that dog blind. Yeah, he is. He is blind. I think he sees shadows in his left eye, but his right eye is pretty much hazed over. It's pretty much done. Can't see worth a damn though. Yeah. He's a he's a little bit. He bumps into things. We'll say that. We we we'll get to this here in a minute. That's the trouble with pets. We need one that lives 60 years. Yes, a pet is like a child. You should never have to bury your child. It will be the hardest day of my life when something happens to my dog. I've had him now since he was a puppy, and that'll be the worst day ever. Let's see here. T-Dub, what's up? Hey, Gear, how's your week? Pretty good, love to smoke. That chicken looked amazing. Holy crap, that looked amazing. I was actually at Subway today. I've been eating a little bit better. I've actually lost 7 pounds since Saturday. This is Beach Week. As a reminder to you guys, there will not be any uploaded videos next week. I am taking a vacation from YouTube. It is a well-deserved vacation. I may shoot a few videos along the way. I did change out the Tundra air filter from the old filter to the paper filter, cotton filter, whatever that material is, non-old filter. I'm going to see if I get better gas mileage. I'll do a whole video on that, how it runs, if it runs any differently or anything like that. So I did change that out. That way you all can make a better decision if you go to order that filter. That filter or that intake, not just the filter, but that intake. So that'll help you all out a little bit. I hope that filter is massive. It's just huge. It's just huge. But love to smoke. That chicken looked great. But I was in Subway whenever I seen it, and I was getting a sub, and it's a funny story. I'm sorry he gets so close to the camera. I got to get comfortable. My buddy has been tore up all day. He says that everywhere we go, I get special treatment. I don't know. I don't think I do, but he says I do. Even walking around work, he says everybody's like, "Hey, Andy," and he gets ignored. I don't see it. But we were in Subway, and I have to say this is pretty funny. She was making our sandwich. I tried the steak ciabatta bread, whatever it is, something new there, and she put the steak on my piece of bread, and some of it fell off just a little bit, but not much. So she grabs like a whole big another handful and packs it on, and like makes my sandwich literally look like the one on the board. And I was like, huh, nice. She takes his and throws the meat on it. Half of it falls off in the table on the floor, and he's got like a whole big section on the end that has nothing, and she didn't do anything about it. And just kind of covered it up with some meat. Huh, my dad just drove by. Kind of covered it up with some meat, or not meat, sorry, covered it up with some cheese and stuck it in the heater, the toaster oven with mine, and melted the cheese on it. I guess hoping he wouldn't notice. And then she fixed mine up real nice with all the toppings and stuff like that. And just threw a few on his. I said, "Hey, I'd like to have some lettuce," and she put lettuce on mine and didn't ask him. She just put lettuce on his. And this whole time he's looking at me, just shaking his head. He's like, "Yep, here we go again." I was like, "I'm not doing anything, man." And So she checks us out and everything. He goes to eat his, and half his meat's gone. I don't know. It was pretty funny. I guess you had to be there. He told that story like 100 times a day, and it got this big by the end of the day. It got a whole lot bigger than what it actually was. I had a blind cat once. A fella could still get birds. He was an amazing hunter. Awesome. Buddy bumps into everything because he gets excited. There's no way he doesn't get excited when he does this. He knows his way around the house. If he just take his time, he would be okay. But he gets a little excited and worked up, especially when there's food involved, and he just don't pay attention where he's at. Hey, Edge, we lost two in the last year. Louis is 12 now at his lifespan, and I'm sorry to hear that, Rob. That is one of the hardest things. Literally, I tell y'all, my wife don't like me. I really don't think she does. But my dog has been here through thick and thin. I've had him since before I got married, and he's always been my dog. He chose me from a puppy, and he still loves me to death. And like I said, that will be the hardest day of my life. I will probably take weeks off of YouTube when something happens to my dog. Just a heads up. Let's see. I've totally lost where I was at. Totally. May have found it. There we go. Hey Rob, I want to have to bury mine. The snake has another 20 in a little. Yeah, snakes live forever. I'm actually going to have Buddy cremated. That's what we're going to do with him so that we can put him on the mantle and honor how good a dog he's actually been. Turtles, Rob, they live for 80 to 100. That's true. It's hard to pet a turtle, though. They're just not as soft as dogs. They're not as loyal, and I don't know if I'd let a turtle sleep in the bed with me. That's it. I'm going to find a new gear. Huh? How come? Snakes aren't pets. Why are you going to find a new gear for? No turtles. I forget what I said. I got prepared for this live stream. No turtles for me either. I don't regard my dogs as child, but he's definitely my best buddy and don't even want to think of him. No, I know. And the only reason I say he's my child is because I don't have kids of my own. I never was the person to have a kid of my own. And I'm going to die a lonely person. There's never going to be anybody to take care of me. I have a stepdaughter, but she don't like me either. But I'm going to die a very lonely person in a nursing home, but that's okay. Hey, Garrett, it's nice to finally catch one of your live streams. Jay, welcome, buddy, welcome. It's been a while. Welcome to the live stream. Glad you're here. And I'm glad you entered the contest. Jay was like, I've won 2 of these. I'm not going to enter, but I'm glad you did because the contest is open to everyone. And the channel's been growing pretty quick, knock on wood. I appreciate that very much. I don't know if the giveaway is helping that, but, channel's been growing pretty good. I appreciate it. Thank you. My actual videos are back up to where I'm getting close to 1,000 or above 1,000 views. I had one the other day that hit 5,000 views in like a week. So, we're moving along. I'm glad to see YouTube may have let me out of jail. That's what I think happened. You sweet talking that Subway gals. You know what's funny? All I did was tell her what I wanted, and my buddy just didn't get nothing. And like I said, he says we walk around the plant. He's like, "Oh God, I'm walking with Andy again. Everybody's gonna talk to him and ignore me." I don't see that. I think he's exaggerating. Rob, she is my baby. I will be devastated if something happens. I totally get it. I don't tuck my shirt in at work. Never mind. I'm not going to say that. Just disregard that. Forget it. Perhaps they feel sorry for you. They probably do. That's what I figure it is. And I'll tell him you said that tomorrow. I'll be like, Rob said they feel sorry for me. That's not why they didn't do it because they, thought anything else. Subway veggies are frozen. Yeah. I've literally been eating Subway every day, and I've lost 7 pounds since Saturday. So, I don't know. They may be frozen, but hey, Sean has retracted twice. Gear, I will ship on Thursday. Sounds good, buddy. I appreciate that. There'll be a video coming up for what Edge is talking about right there, or Brian, board woodworker, is talking about. Will be a video on that whenever I get it in. Can I post a link for it? You sure can, man. I don't care. You're sending it to me, so post it up. I don't care. I know, Brian. I know she's special to you. Your dinner to her. That if she got big enough, it would be. Hey there, people. We love Buddy too. Thank you very much, Christina. I appreciate that. Check out. All right, let me go ahead and throw us out here. We're 10 minutes in. A lot of people watch the 10-minute version of this. Go check out Rob Motive. Great channel. Check him out. He's got a Tundra and a Tacoma, and they've got a Jeep that shows up every once in a while. We're still waiting on mods on that, Krista. Check out Edge Every Day. He has a great channel, doing a lot of woodworking stuff now. And check out Christina Smallhorn, your real estate whisperer. She does some pretty funny videos and has a great live stream every Thursday at 8 o'clock. Yuru! It might be the only time I cry when I've lost my dogs. And man, when I lost my dogs, I will go into the biggest depression. Good Lord, it'll be horrible. Horrible. I hope my wife decides to like me at that point in time because I will need somebody. Hi there, Brian Edge. Careful. There's cams in your Rue's house. Videotaping everything. I have a lizard. A gecko, really. It's a leopard gecko. Nice, nice. How come you've never had your gecko on the videos? You should bring the gecko in on the live stream tomorrow. Let us see the gecko. Because you're leaving for 2 months. I'm not leaving for 2 months. I'll be back next week. I'll be back next Saturday. I will still do a live stream next week. There'll be a live stream sometime. I'm not sure. Hit the notification bell. There'll be a live stream sometime next week when I can find time to put it in. I would say we have a busy schedule. We have a lot of relaxing time to do. I do also want to say we're going back to Florida next month to watch UT play. I will do my best to upload a few videos that week. I ain't going to say I'll do every day, but we have a crazy busy schedule next month. Crazy when we go back to Florida. We're watching Florida play UT. And if you're watching this, I'm going to try to live stream Star Wars Galaxy Edge. It will have been open 2 weeks whenever we get there, and I'm going to try my best to live stream that. I actually am planning to buy a gimbal. I don't have a gimbal, but I'm planning to buy one so the camera isn't doing this the whole time. And live stream Star Wars Galaxy Edge. I may try to build a lightsaber. Those things are $200. I mean, that's ridiculous. But I may try to build a lightsaber. I may get my wife to film that while I'm doing it. Unless she wants to build one, then I don't see us paying $400 for 2 lightsabers. She may be like, that's fine. But I'm like, what? But I may live stream Star Wars Galaxy Edge. Just saying. I know Rob Motive, but they are on the outside and none recorded audio. Hello, Christine. Yeah, you don't want the ones that record audio in the bedroom. That'd be horrible. Them people that doggone watch that stuff for you. Hey, Brian. Yeah, they'd be like, nah. Oh, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. You'd send Eddie up here to beat me down. It wasn't nothing crazy bad, but I'm going to move on now. Perhaps the Subway gal will take care of you. Maybe, but she was a lot older than me, so I have a feeling by the time I'm 75, 80-ish, she's not going to be around anymore. Hey, Gary, what's up, brother? How's it going? Your daughter doesn't like you. Nobody in this house likes me but the dog. That's just the way it is. They don't talk to me. But I appreciate you being here, CJ. I got to be honest with you guys. That's kind of why I started YouTube. Nobody here will talk to me. I wanted somebody to talk to. I am a talker. They told me at work if anybody in the world could make money talking, that's not how they worded it, but I'm not going to word it like they would because Rob Motive will take that to a totally different direction. If anybody in the world could make money talking, it would be me. I don't know. And nobody here will talk to me. So, hey, I talk to you guys, and I'm happy for you. So thank you for being here. I am sorry to everyone. I haven't watched recently. Work has been crazy. I will catch up. No problem. No problem. I do the same thing, Brian. I do the same thing. You know, I get busy. I have done so much this week preparing to get ready to go on vacation. It's crazy. I did a lot today. Got a haircut, mowed the yard, got gas sprayed off the truck. I mean, it's crazy. Christina, I love lizards. Hey, guys. Marcus, what's up, buddy? How are you doing? Hope you had a great Wednesday. My gecko is pretty cool. His name is Marmalade. Nice. I want to see Marmalade. Hopefully, I can remember Marmalade's name tomorrow. I'm not great with names, but tomorrow I'm be like, where's Marmalade at? Bring Marmalade on the channel. Hi, Marcus. There's the link. This is the link for my shirts. Have stickers available also. Great. Check out Edge's shirts. Go get you one. You'll need to do that now because it won't show up later. So just come back to the live stream when you get done buying one. Thanks, bud. Appreciate the shout out. You the man. I the man. I the man. How you the man? All right. We'll go with it. Rob's the man. I thought you were in Florida this week, so my questions were irrelevant. Why I reacted. I see what you're saying. Nope, Florida is next week. This has been such a long week. Oh my gosh, it's been a long week. Drug by. Brian says, thanks, Andy. You are quite welcome. Don't forget, Christina has a wonderful family. She does have a wonderful family. Love them all, man. I got to be honest with you guys. Seriously, I think Christina's family would be fun to hang out with. I'm going to be honest. I do. I think they'd be fun to hang out with. Eddie looks like a fun person. Christina looks like a fun person. Kids look fun. I mean, they just look like fun people. Not that anybody else doesn't. Don't take it that way. I just think they'd be fun to hang out with. I don't know. If I lived in Louisiana, I could see me hanging out with him. Don't forget, Christina. I read that. Hey, Marcus, you should get mail soon. Now, I want to say they probably wouldn't hang out with me. They would be like, no. Thank you, Brian. Who am I supposed to wake up with in the morning? I feel so empty, lacking. I mean, that's how I'm going to feel. I'm not sure about that. You probably wake up to Krista. I snore too loud. My wife won't sleep with me. I don't know. I wake her up in the middle of the night. She has to get up and go to the couch. I don't know. She gets zero sleep. I snore like crazy, and I've had my adenoids removed. It makes no sense. I don't get it. It's just how it is, but I do it. I wake myself up sometimes. I have sleep apnea, and the CPAP machines are made by the devil. The devil made those. They're horrible. Oh my God, about the time you get good in the sleep, it blows air right up in the corner of your eye, wakes you up. I'm not going to say what I was fixing to say, but they're horrible. Damn, how much vacay you get? A lot. When you've been at work for 22 years at one place, you accumulate a lot of vacation. And getting Osmo 2, they're awesome. That's exactly what I'm looking at. Exactly the one I'm looking at. Getting weird, Rob. Getting weird, buddy. A little weird. And the Flim C Pro app for your phone, it films so much better. Now, does that work on the iPhone? Because I have an iPhone XS Max. I do most of my videos on this because I'm lazy, I guess. But it films pretty good. Actually, I've used the GoPro. I've used the phone. The GoPro seems to cut out part of my video. I don't know why. I shot a video the other day, and the end of it was missing on the GoPro. T-Dub, I can't take the 2 weeks I get, let alone 13 weeks gear gets. I do not get 13 weeks. It seems like I get about 30 days. You're going to be in a bad mood after Tennessee beats Florida. Bad life. We got a jokester. That ain't going to happen. LOL, you should see the PMs I get from Gear. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. In Gear, you are getting ready to put yourself Stetson. No Stetson, not. No Stetson. What's up, Gear? Hey, Chad. How's it going, buddy? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. And people must not like me like this because there's only 11 people on here right now. I don't know. Maybe beach mode wasn't it. Hey, don't forget to actually go enter the contest for the $80. We're doing a giveaway right now for 8,000 subscribers. Go hit that up. Easy to enter. Easy to, for a chance to win some money. It's going to be a gift card. Going to draw for that tomorrow, actually, and get that mailed out Friday. If who wins it gets back to me in time. If you don't get back to me before Friday, you're getting it the week after. It's just the way it is. Gear's a player. We all know his game. Chad said, what up, Gear? What up, Chad? How's it going, buddy? Welcome to the live. Thanks for being here. No, I'm not a player. No. Years ago, maybe. I'm too old for that. I'm married now. I don't do that stuff. But it's funny that stuff like that happens. It's funny. Hey, Chad, I started YouTube because no one would talk to me. And then as soon as I started making videos, then everyone kept annoying me and wanted to talk. You talking about me or you talking about you? Because that kind of sounds. I'm not annoyed by YouTube. There are days I feel like answering comments, and there's some days you just don't. You get in those moods. I still answer the comments, but there are some days it's like I'd just like to take a nap. What's up, Chad? Know the feeling, Gear. I got a dog, so someone would be happy when I come home. I get it, man. And I miss this. That is one thing I truly miss. When Buddy could hear better and when he could see better, he could tell it's like he had a sixth sense. Maybe he does. But when I would get off work, he would be sitting on the couch looking out the window, waiting for me to pull in. And then when I would get out of the vehicle, he would run to the door and start scratching on the door. I actually miss that. He no longer does that now. I can tell he's getting a little age on him. He's still healthy, but he can't see when I pull in. He can't hear when I pull in, so he doesn't run to the door. And I guess he knows he can't run to the door because it'd take him longer to get there. I don't know. But I do miss that. I do miss hearing him scratch at the door whenever we come home. Hey, Rob, nothing much. We might see Gear someday on the Murray Show. Gear, no, that will not happen. Nuh-uh. Love to smoke. I agree, but when you get to 3+, it gets to be annoying. 3+ what? My dogs are the most fun in my family. Oh well, you look like you have a fun family. I'm just saying, y'all look like you have a lot of fun. Hey, board woodworker, there isn't many people I wouldn't have in my home. I always invite people to our home. Now, you're way more trustworthy than I am. Eddie and I sleep separate rooms because that's exactly what I do. Exactly. You are way more trustworthy than I am because I don't invite a lot of people to my house. I don't know why that is. I don't have a super nice house or anything, but I don't know. I don't know. Private. But a CPAP is better than I don't know. No, heck no. I own a CPAP outright. Never use it. The only time I ever use my CPAP is if we go on vacation and there is a single bedroom and my wife makes me horrible. Filmic Pro works. Okay, good deal. Good deal. Half my videos are filmed with my cell phone. Over half mine are filmed with my cell phone. I gotta be honest. Over half of them are. My cell phone will film in 4K, which I never film in 4K. I always film in 1080. 4K takes forever to upload, and most people can't watch it anyway. But I've shot in both, and actually, I think the iPhone might be a little bit clearer. It seems like the lighting's better. I don't know. I know the sound is better. The sound is way better on the iPhone than it is the GoPro. 30 days, crazy. Yeah, I get 30 days. T-Dub, very true. CPAP is a plus. Yeah, the 30-day thing, I always plan that out. And if you plan that out right, we get a lot of holidays also. And if you plan it out right, man, 30 days will last you forever. I actually figured up an idea that if I could I'm not going to indulge in that. Never mind that. I have to watch what I say. I don't like to talk about work a lot because they have some rules and stuff. So I try not to get into stuff they do. You should have given the Subway gal your channel. I should have. Hey, check out Gear Runner. She'd been like, what? And no doubt, Tundra Whisper. Oh, he gave it to her. She gave him 2 buns special. I did not go in the back. I promise you all, I did not go in the back. Sean's a laughing at the T-Dub. He got the jokes. I went to Gear's house once, rang the bell, and he called and said he wasn't home. That's funny because my doorbell don't work. It quit working a few months ago. I don't know what's wrong with it. I ain't had time to look at it. It just makes a clicking sound. I don't know what it is. I've got a buddy that tells you if you show it. I'm not getting that either. I got a buddy that says don't ring my doorbell. I don't believe what he says. Hey, Sean, how is the truck? Sean's truck is probably great. He has a TRD Pro, and it is awesome. I've seen it. It's great. Beautiful truck. Beautiful. I use a Pure Sleep mouthpiece. Stop snoring completely. Nice. I need to look into that. I was always afraid I would swallow one of those, like a mouthpiece thing. I was always afraid I would swallow it. I don't know how big that is. I'm not sure if that's even possible. I was afraid I'd get choked on it. Doing great, talking about the truck. John Deere equals top secret. Yes, it does, sort of. I try not to talk a whole lot about it. I was actually talking about something today to my buddy, and I was like, you think that would be all right to talk about on the channel? And he was like, I wouldn't. I said, all right, we won't do it then. I'll be taking vacation from Xmas to New Year's and a few days at Thanksgiving. So I get off 2 days at Thanksgiving. We get off a Thursday and a Friday. My last day of work in December is the 12th. I go back to Florida that week to Orlando just to get away from the cold. And from the 12th, let's see, I get off from the 12th is my last day. So from the 13th through like the 3rd or 4th of January, I won't be working. I'll be off that time. I should do a lot of live streams then because people can't get out and do anything because it's cold. So, but in all seriousness, I think my last day of work, I believe in December is the 12th. So I've got like 3.5 weeks off in December. Lost where I was at. That's there. By the way, when you're reviewing Sean's truck, I gotta get up there. I was gonna go like week 4 last, but they were in Dominican Republic. Glad you all made it back safe. I had some other friends that went there as well. They made it back safe also. That is great news. Glad, like I said, glad y'all made it back. This week has been so hectic. Weeks before I go to the beach, I try to get everything done. Like I said, mowing the yard, taking off the garbage, getting haircuts. I mean, I plan everything out day by day by day. I even plan out when I'm going to cut my fingernails because when I go on vacation, I don't want to cut my fingernails. I view that as a task and I don't really like doing it. So I plan out when I'm going to cut my fingernails, and they're actually a little long right now because I'm going to do that tomorrow, and that means I won't have to cut them while I'm on vacation. That's sad. I know it. But when I go on vacation, it is a truly relaxing experience. I do nothing. I mean nothing. And I plan everything out just as far as that. So I'm trying to cram everything in. So while we're thinking about this, I've got to decide what snacks I'm going to take with me down there. What snacks do you guys take when you go on a long trip in a vehicle to eat? Because like I said, we'll be driving down. So what snacks? We're taking the Tundra, like I said earlier, to test out the filter and stuff like that. That's not why we're taking it, but we'll be taking it. So what snacks do you guys eat? So what are you taking? You taking something? You taking like Little Debbie's? You taking like cookies? You taking something halfway decently good for you? I'm on a staycation right now. Pool time right now. I wish I had a pool. Man, if I had a pool, I'd be in it every day. I'd be in better shape than I'm in right now because I'd swim laps. I love swimming. That's one thing I love doing. Linda uses one of those things, and I tried it. Can't do it. You talking about the CPAP? I can't do it. That's horrible. They're horrible. I am a mouth breather. Being a mouth breather is rough as far as using a CPAP. If I could just use it in my nose, it might not be that bad, but it's horrible. Let's see here. Paying the house on the time off, it doesn't pay crap though. Yeah, it does not pay crap. I don't know what that was. Totally off subject. I took off the garbage today. You all see that great big field behind the house that y'all say, hey, that's beautiful scenery. Beautiful scenery. But in those fields live mice. And my garbage can sits outside because I don't want to stink up the basement or anything like that. I have one of the big garbage cans that has the lid on and stuff, and it got a little bit full. So I guess a mouse had got into it. I wish my wife would have took off the garbage. So I throw the garbage can in the back of the truck, take it off, get to the dumpster, pick up the garbage can, a mouse runs out of it. Now, it didn't startle me. I just shoot it off, and I didn't kill it or nothing. I just shoot it off into the garbage place. Now, it's their problem. But it run out, and I guess it had come from that field and got into that garbage can. Now, we don't have any mice in our house, but it got in that garbage can, and I relocated it, which is awesome because I didn't want to hear anyway. Let's see here. But yes, it does not pay to paint your house. Dang, you got it made in December. I'm a state worker. I don't get that much time off. Yeah, we get a lot of time off in December. We usually get about a week and a half, and then I took another week, so it's about 2.5 weeks. Dude, you got issues? Get a mechanic, a manic petty on vacation. No, I'm not getting a mani petty on vacation. I'm not taking that much time to do anything like that. I am a beach bum, literally. Y'all know I love the beach. I am literally a beach bum. When I go on vacation, I'm on that beach all the time. Crazy. Wow, gear. Well, what? I plan stuff out like that? Yeah, I'm pretty OCD to begin with. You get some OCD and you get an ADHD altogether, and it's a lot of D's in there, and it's horrible. I make a batch of beef jerky. Oh my gosh. I love beef jerky. Look, do you sell that stuff? Because I'd buy it. I love beef jerky. Love it. My wife likes beef jerky too. It's amazing. We actually take beef jerky on vacation. That is one of the snacks that we throw in the vehicle and take with us. No eating or drinking while on the road trips, no bathroom breaks. Holy God. Now, we don't take many bathroom breaks. I gotta say, we might stop twice on the 10-hour trip to Florida, maybe. And that's only because usually we'll stop and eat, and we'll run in and use the bathroom and get the food and eat the food on the way. Pistachio nuts and cashews for a trip. I usually get both those. I take a lot of food with me on a trip. We'll take like 6 or 8 bags of snacks and then eat on it while we're down there as well. The pool is second best thing I've ever spent money on. What's the first best thing? Just curious. But I'd love to have a pool. Pools are expensive. Weight gear is a mouth breather. We can't be friendly. Sorry. Can't be friends. I know, man. I breathe loud. It is what it is. I had a deviated septum early on. Become a mouth breather. Still a mouth breather. It pays you not to have to pay for the job. Pays you not to have to pay for the job. Which job? What are we talking about? True, Highlander. True. Oh, it must be talking about Thunder Whisper. Dude, the mani petty is amazing and gets paraffin wax on the hands. Pam might like you more. I doubt it. I have actually had paraffin wax on my hands. It's kind of amazing. I do like that. It's pretty amazing. All right. So I want to go into something here for a minute. Let's talk about something. I had a guy comment today that, and I'm sure this is after the mass shootings. I get that. It's horrible. It's horrible. I hate that happened. I do not know what is wrong with people. People have gone crazy in this world. I don't get it. We had video games when I was younger when we shot. We shot people on the video games and stuff like that. Just like that. It's not as real as it is today. The graphics are better. But we had that when I was younger as well. And we didn't go out and do anything stupid. I don't know we got bullied. I got bullied as a kid. When I was a kid, I was like the skinniest person in my class. My parents couldn't even hardly find clothes that would fit me. They would fall off my shoulders because I was so skinny. And I got bullied as a kid, but I never stabbed anybody or anything or shot anybody or nothing like that. I don't know where the world went wrong. I don't know who to blame on this. Of course, it's not Trump. Trump's the president. There's a bigger issue than that. Don't know if it starts with the parents. Don't know where that starts. So I don't know who to blame. But we didn't do stuff like that. But I had a guy today said he unsubscribed to my channel because of my overindulgence of firearms, is the way I think he put it. And that's fine. I replied to him, that is his God-given right. It is also my constitutional right to overindulge in firearms. It's fine. My channel does not have very many firearms on it anymore because YouTube put me in YouTube jail, I think. And now I'm slowly coming back out of that. I do believe. I hope. Knock on wood. But that's fine. But I don't consider myself overindulging in firearms. I consider myself overindulging in safety. I look at these as tools to protect myself and my family and friends and even you guys. If we're in a mall and something happens, get behind me, man. I will protect you to the best of my ability. And I actually had a guy that actually, like I said, unsubscribed because of that, and that's fine. If he feels that way, that's his prerogative. Totally cool. I don't even know why he told me. Maybe he just wanted me to know. Maybe he thought it would change my feelings. He was dead nuts wrong. It did not change my feelings. I'm not going to lose any sleep over that. But the point of it is, that's not how I look at it. And I don't know what's wrong with the world. I don't know how to fix it. I don't think anyone knows how to fix it. I think I've said this before. I don't know if I said it on the channel, but I think they could fly over the United States with a huge magnet or electromagnet on an airplane, suck all the guns up out of the roofs of the houses, and tomorrow there will be guns in the United States, because that would just be something else, even more so now, for illegal groups to import something in to make money on. You'll never get guns out of the United States. It will never happen. Criminals will find a way, and even if you could, they would still find a way to harm people. Where there's a will, there is a way. And it showed you a few years ago when that truck run through the crowd of people over in, I forget where that's at, Spain or France. The Boston bomber, they didn't use guns. They used, um, pressure cookers. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get. I'm not discrediting what happened. It is horrible what happened. But where there's a will, there will always be a way. I forgot where I was at. Everyone blames Trump. Yeah, they do. And Trump's actually kind of breaking down and giving in to some of the gun control stuff, the red flag laws and stuff, and that's horrible. The red flag law says that if you are deemed what's the word I'm looking for here? If you are my gosh, I've lost all train of thought. If you are a threat to yourself or to someone else, that they can come confiscate your firearms. Now, the red flag law is crap because anybody can say you're a threat to yourself or to someone else, and then there you go. So the red flag laws are crap. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what the answer is, but it's not Trump's fault. But Trump is giving in to some of the red flag laws and stuff, and I'm not a big fan of that. Yes, they continue to blame it on the guns. They do. And the crazy thing is, there are more people killed by alcoholism and alcohol-related accidents than guns by almost 3 times per year. And if you look back, you can say, "Oh, well, alcohol." Well, alcohol was banned years ago, just like they want to do guns, and there was speakeasies, and they drank alcohol in those speakeasies, and they still made alcohol. I have friends that are in their 80s now that made moonshine and sold that stuff for money back during those eras and times and stuff. And I mean, it's all legal, and they did it. And that's what I'm getting at. Drugs are illegal, and that's a huge problem right now. They'll never get rid of them. All that hurts is the law abiding citizen. That's all it hurts. I ceramic coated my truck today. It looks awesome, but pain in the rear to do. I've been thinking about doing that, and that may make my mind up not to. But I have been thinking about doing that. Did you clay bar it first, Chad? I clay bar my truck whenever I wax it, or any vehicle whenever I wax it. I've been needing to wax my vehicles. We get 2 days off at Labor Day, and that may be when I wax all my vehicles. This year we are at more mass shootings than days we don't hear about them. 4+ deaths do not include shooter, and I believe we should be able to carry. Detroit 20% down, allowed carry. I tell you what, Detroit or Chicago had, I forget how many people murdered this week. It was like more people than was murdered in the mass shootings, and nobody said anything about that. I don't know. We will never get rid of bad guys or guns, so we need the good guys to have guns to keep the bad guys in line, my opinion. I totally agree. You will never get guns out of this country. All you will wind up doing is having bad guys with guns. That's all they'll do. And then what happens? Then it's the Wild West. It's horrible. Then it's over. Guns and weed, if there is money in it, someone will sell. Exactly. Run, Forrest. Exactly. Hope I said that right. I hope that's the way you meant it. Run, Forrest. Run, Forrest. I put it all together. I don't know if that's right or not. I hope it was. Sean, guns will be here regardless. Exactly. They're not going anywhere. If you got them all out today, they'll be here tomorrow. Red flag is bullcrap. Totally. It's okay. I read it the right way. I agree. Rudy said that too earlier on the Instagram. Yep, guns are here to stay. Totally. You're never going to get them things gone. Hi, good night. Nathan, appreciate you stopping by. Good night, buddy. Mo, evil people will do evil things, and they will do evil things no matter if they have guns, crock pots, or cars. There are tons of people killed in cars, and nobody's going to quit driving. It's not going to happen. Rudy Cuban made a very good point about that. I agree, and I seen that. That's probably why I kind of stole some of that. I give Rudy credit for part of that. Did you see that stat on CBS this last Sunday? I did not see that stat. Which one was it? People that smoke are the reason for the highest killer in the world. Just saying. I agree. Yep. And drinking is a huge part of it. I mean, if you take in, and I would say a lot of people that do murders probably have either been on drugs or are drinking at the time they do it. If you take that away, I'd say some of the shooting go down. They call it liquid courage for a reason. Just saying. Did you see all the ICE raids today? They rounded up a bunch, but it's not all illegals doing this. No, it's not all illegals doing this. You're right. But I've seen a lot of ICE raids going on. I'll be honest, eventually people are going to get tired and not follow the laws anymore and take over the government. Miguel, I don't know if that'll happen, but I could honestly almost see that. 6% of suicides, 38% homicide, 1% mass shootings, 1% miscellaneous. Yeah, and I bet, especially like the suicide stuff, it takes a lot to shoot yourself. I mean, you have really got to be a little messed up. And I'm sorry if anybody's ever lost anybody to suicide, but I would say a lot of that is either drugs or alcohol, because anybody that's sober is probably not going to have the gumption to do that, at least the majority of the people. So if you didn't have the alcohol or the drugs, a lot of that would go down, in my opinion. Now, these mass shooters, they may not be hyped up on anything. Some of them very well may be. You probably never hear about that if they are. But, I bet some of them are. And if that went away, but you don't hear people talking about that. I mean, drugs are already illegal and they're still here. That goes to show, even if you made guns illegal, they'd still be here. Nothing's going away. TW, so true. It was like 80 people in Chicago killed this. Yeah, this weekend alone. That's more than what was killed in the mass shooting. And you don't hear nothing about that. Nothing. Yes, I clay, wax, and ceramic. Nice. I bet that looks good. Are you a racist? I am not a racist. What have I said that would that caused me to be a racist? I've not said anything racist at all. I've not said anything about gender, sex, or race. That comment makes me think that you might be a little bit. I don't know. Nice, Chad. If you outlaw guns, the only people with them will be criminals. That's exactly right. Exactly, board woodworker. Exactly. Beer balls. Yeah. That's what I've been saying. It gives you. That's why they call it liquid courage. Beer goggles. That's a different kind of liquid courage. Totally different. That kid in Ohio had 200-round canisters. I read what it was. I'd never actually heard of that. I knew that Beta C made 100-round mags, but I'd never actually heard of the ones he'd used. They wasn't Betas. Someone get rid of the troll. Hey, I called him out. Like I said, it makes me think he is a racist for calling me that. Because I've not said anything racist. I've had an open discussion about firearms, which is nothing about race, gender, color, sex, anything. Politics aside, Trump started making racist comments against Hispanics as he was running for president. People took that and used their motivation to cause harm to others. I don't know. We try to stay away from politics on this. This was more about gun control. I don't know. What do you do for a living? I'm a manufacturing engineering tech. There again, has nothing to do with race. Just got some CSI polish and one wool pad and one finish pad. I know some others who use it. Good stuff. Nice. Builds lawnmowers. Need to stop the politics talk. Yeah, I'm over it. Sorry, what he said. Yeah, I was just talking about guns. I wasn't really talking about politics. Another troll. That happens. They know who they are. You're coming from a person that had a horrible encounter situation or depression. You, until you are put in a situation that you don't feel like there is something to live for. And I get that. I totally get that, Brian. I totally get that. I can say that never, no. And I get that. There are people like that in the world. But I still say there are a lot of people that commit suicide that are hyped up on drugs and or alcohol. And I said before, that's not the total case. It's not that case every time. But I still feel like people that are committing suicide, probably a lot of them may be depressed, and they probably are depressed, but they probably had something to go along with that to kind of encourage that along. Let's just say that. Hey, I don't know if Real Estate Whispers on here. She sent me something. I wanted to open that. Just remembered it, got off topic. We're going to open this. Wanted to show y'all this. Like I said, check out your Real Estate Whisper. She does a live stream every Thursday at 8 o'clock. And it's in a card. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. It's got a dog on it. Got a little fat there. And what this is, let's see here. It says, Chuck Chuck. Looks like the back of Eddie's head. Nice. I like it. It's got the Your Real Estate Whisper logo. And then here is your Real Estate Whispers decal logo. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Christina. Thank you. I didn't win the contest. I think I was in second place last week, and the first place person allowed me to have the decal. I'm going to read this unless she tells me not to, but I don't think there'll be anything in this that, is bad. Gear, thank you for playing along on Thursday night, Real Estate Trivia Night, and being a valued member of the hashtag Uru Crew. With YouTube, Uru, Christina Smallhorn. Thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you. She used to have these great big cups. I think she might have them back. Now, I have one of them, and those things are enormous. Holy crap, those things are huge. Awesome mugs. And I don't know if she's still on here or not, but I wanted to open that while we was on. A lot of time they are on those things to combat their depression. And that is another thing. Sometimes people get on medications prescribed by doctors, and then they get addicted to it. And that is the worst case scenario right there, because those people didn't go out and seek like cocaine or heroin or meth or something like that. They actually had an issue like a pain or something that got them to actually take a medication and then got addicted to it and couldn't get back off of it. That in my opinion is the people I really feel sorry for. It's not the cocaine addict and the heroin addict. It's the people that actually took it for a necessity and then became addicted to it. What time do you do trivia on Thursday? Uru does it at 8 o'clock. I don't know if you saw a picture of the Supra I saw in person, and yes, I had a bit of fun with it. Yes, I did see that picture, and I don't really like the new Supra. I think the C8 Corvette is a game changer, and I think it is going to hurt a lot of business, especially the new Supra and the GT500 Mustang. I'm one of them people. My best friend talked me out of suicide, and I am one of the statistics that people don't hear about. He talked me away from the gun in my mouth. Sorry if I am too specific. Edge, I'm glad you didn't do that. I consider you a very good friend, and I would have probably never met you if that happened. And if you get depressed like that, you have my number. You know you can call me at any time if you need to talk. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm here for you, buddy. What cup size? They are enormous. Yeah, those cups are enormous. I don't know what size those cups are, but they're huge. It's pretty awesome, actually. If I don't forget, I'll bring one next live stream. I was in a bad place and had no reason to move on, and he was able to help me. And I'm glad he was there for you. I really am. Which beach are you going to? I am going to Ormond Beach, Florida. It's about 10 minutes above Daytona, give or take, depending on traffic. Love that place. Go there every year. They kind of got me this year a little bit because I was supposed to have an oceanfront room, and a computer glitch threw me in to an ocean view room, which is okay, but it's not what I paid for. It's not what I was expecting, and a little disappointed in that. Hope they get it worked out before I get there, but I don't think they will. He made me realize life is more important than anything, even if I was under a bridge. Yes, exactly. That's exactly right. I'm heading out. Hope you have a good rest of the evening. Big fan. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Miguel. I appreciate it, buddy. You have a great rest of your week. Don't forget to enter the contest tomorrow that's going to be given away tomorrow for the gift card. $80 gift card for 8,000, or because I hit 8,000 subscribers. When we hit 9,000 subscribers, we'll give away a $90 gift card. We hit 100 or 10,000 subscribers, we'll give away $100. So I have so many vehicles on the channel: the Mustang, the Tundra, the Wrangler. I just couldn't figure out what to give away that would work for all of it. So money speaks or talks. You are going way down there. How long does it usually take you to get there? I can usually make it in about 8 and 8.5 hours. Give it 8 to 8.5 hours. Sometimes 9 if I get in some traffic, but it's usually about 8, 8.5. I drive a little quick. We are human. People have their breaking points. I just wish people wouldn't involve other people in their solution or situation. I agree. See you, Miguel. Yes, I totally agree, Edge. I totally agree. Well, we've been on here about an hour. I got on a little early tonight. Sorry, my mom. It's okay. I did open the card and stuff. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Gave you another shout out. Hope everybody shows up to the Real Estate Whisperer tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And like I said, check out Rob Motive and the Board Woodworker. Hey, Board Woodworker, keep trucking. Life is worth it. And always think of all the people in your life are blessed to have you around. Very true. There'll be a lot of sad people if anything happened to any of us. You got to think about everybody else. Just like I've been talking about something happened to my dog, there are a lot of people out there that would feel the same way about you guys as I would about, not comparing you guys to a dog. I get that. But, the dog is like my baby. I've said that before. There are a lot of people that would be very sad if something happened. Sorry, guys. Gun stats are so misleading. They really are. You have a great night, Gear Runner. You too, Christine. I appreciate you being here. Like I said, we've been on here about an hour. I'm going to get off here. I'm about finished packing. I'm going to finish that up. Remember, no videos next week, only a live stream. Hit the notification bell so you get notified when that hits. It may not be on a Wednesday. Can't promise. I'll try to do it at the same time, but I can't promise that. I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all have a great week, a great weekend. Love you guys. See you next time.